Hey Virgos, this is Hal for HES Ultimage, and this is your Spirit Tarot forecast for the month of July. Hey guys, for personal readings, hit the link below. Alright, so we're gonna get started here. July, reaping first, here we go. Give me a second, and I'm using my mini deck, so that's awesome. And give me a second, because I'm just gonna get all these together, and then I'll order them, because there are 9 cards here. Alrighty. Okay. Yep. Okay. Seeing that one. All right. There. Good. Cool. All right. First set. The fish, the moon, and the cross. Yeah. Okay, cool. Because I was already thinking this is kind of a big deal. Yeah, they're saying the fish has to do with dreaminess in this case because it always takes on different forms depending on what they want to show me in a card. Fish is representing dreaminess this time for you guys for the month of July. The moon is really interesting in this one because it represents a harmony of opposites and reconciliation of opposites, okay? This is really important now because I'm already seeing where this is going. Okay, reconciliation of opposites. All right, then we've got the cross. Cross represents healing beyond burdens, beyond hurt, beyond pain, okay? Really great card on that one. All right, so here's what it's showing me. It's showing me the idea of balancing between, you know, your dreams, hopes, or aspirations, finding balance within, within healing beyond any kind of pain, grief, etc. that has resulted from those things. All right, and they're saying to remain mindful of the ideal and mindful of what matters to you. And they're showing me the cross in particular. Give me a second. Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm interpreting that one right. Because they're trying to say it's kind of like the idea of the cross that you bear when it comes to what you value. Okay, yeah, they're actually literally like, oh wow, letting me feel the weight in my arm. Okay. That it's important for you to stay true to your ideals in spite of the weight that it causes you. Okay, cool. It's so funny. The moment I got the idea, they let up. And that's so funny. That's the first time they literally, like, leaned on me to give me an energy. It's really funny. It just goes to show you I constantly learn new things. Okay. All right, but yeah, it's like the idea is that in spite of any kind of burdens, pains, or hurts that your dreams may cause or may result from those dreams, that you keep your eye on what you value and what you truly believe in and what you truly care about, because that's what matters most, okay? Okay. Okay, cool. All right, second set. The clock tower, the lady, and Prince of Chalices, which we've already been touching on a little bit there. Here we go, bringing them all together for you. Clock Tower has to do with divine timing and understanding how timing functions when it comes to our experiences. And yep, they're bringing back the cross, so it's the idea of any kind of pains, hurts, or burdens that you're experiencing, remembering that it's a part of divine timing and the divine order of how things are meant to trigger us and how it's meant to make us make certain moves at certain times. Very important. Okay. Next one is the lady. Oh, wow. Okay. This is coming through really strong. Okay, cool. Because they were showing me that the cross energy, the burden or pain is still a part of you. In which case, the energy of the lady, in this version of the lady, because there are 2 in this deck, represents the energy of authenticity and sincerity. That you allow that to help you maintain your connection to your dream, hope, or wish. In spite of the pain that you carry or burden you carry in connection with this dream, okay? Because again, the idea is to hold fast to your true ideals and your true visions, because those are what are held much higher, okay, much higher up in the eyes of, you know, the big picture of that hope, dream, or wish. Okay, cool. All right, next set. Again, still reaping, guys. Still reaping. The moon. Okay. The child. All right. And then Ace of Chalices, which we've been alluding to for a little bit now, with that idea of the higher ideal that's more important than the cross that you bear for it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay. All right. So moon has to do with, in this case, they're showing it has to do with these energies that are kind of flying around. In relation to or surrounding that dream, hope, or wish. And that's a part of, yeah, that's a part of the cross that you're bearing. I think it has to do with either capriciousness or feelings or thoughts or what other people say as far as it being capricious, or judgments or critiques or criticisms, okay? All right, cool. Next set, these are the high part of it. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, because I had to get them to confirm for me here. They said these are the trumps of this area, so this is the big picture. They've got the owls, which represents the idea of wisdom, paired with wealth, okay? So the idea is that, give me a second. Here we go. They're saying the cross is a blessing, okay? Whatever that burden is, whatever that challenge is, it's a blessing. And here's why. Because it's going to make you wiser, and that's going to allow you to face greater gains because of that hope, dream, or wish in the future, okay? Yeah, really important. Gonna push that to you hard. Whatever it is that's creating a burden or a headache for you right now is going to wind up making you wiser and stronger and better in the future and allow you to achieve more. Okay, perfect. All right, give me a second. Okay, and this is the other part, and I gotta bring it in. They're saying that the cross is wealth. You know, challenge becomes its own dividend. Specifically, you know, having weathered a challenge, then you know what the solution is. Okay, and that's the whole point. Okay, and they're saying, you know, eventually the burden becomes released, and that too is its own reward. But also, okay, gotta bring this in because they're bringing it in. Remember that idea of reconciling those dual forces, the weight. Sorry, they're putting the weight on me big time. They're resting like right here on my arm. The idea is that you need to reconcile between your dream and the weight that it costs, or that it causes you, that feeling of heaviness. And you need to play through that because the dream is more important. And eventually the wisdom will lead to greater gains and greater knowledge and greater success. And then you can heal beyond the weight and lift that weight. Okay, cool. Give me a second. Okay, action is next. And here we go. Already, we were talking a lot about the hopes, dreams, and wishes. What is your, and, you know, being steadfast and holding true to it in spite of the burdens or weight that it caused. What do we have in action? What do we have? I always love saying it, and I'll never get tired of it. Yeah, you can't make this shit up, people. The stars. The stars is your action. That shows me you need to be and continue to be steadfast in your pursuit of this higher vision for yourself, because you are meant to be doing so in the month of July. Okay, the stars are showing me continue to shoot for the stars, continue to dream towards the stars, you know, continue to carry along with you your dream in spite of what it might be causing you any kind of heaviness, burden, pain, frustration, headache again, any of that. Okay. Energy surrounding you? Okay. Is the mice. All right. Mice represents little things that need attention, okay? Okay, and they're saying that the cross is the mice. So the idea is that it might be little things kind of nipping at your, at your back. You're like kind of an idea. It's like things that are kind of tugging and pulling. Because again, with the energy of the butterflies and the child, it was the idea that little things are trying to cause you doubts, concerns, or worries, or like kind of lumping on top of you, like little things attaching to you and keeping you down. The mice shows that it's necessary, yeah, really necessary to handle those things and to weather them. Because again, your ideal, your dream, your wish, your hope is your prize, You hold it in high esteem, and it's meant to be that way. But the cross is necessary in order for you to rise to higher heights. Okay, cool. Reflection next. Cool, this is really good. Six of Swords. Okay, and it's really interesting. Because in this one, the sword is almost acting like a paddle of sorts. And that's what they're showing me the energy is. Allow your ability to make your own moves and have your own actions be your empowerment this month of July, in spite of the cross. The idea is, in spite of the challenges you can face in July, know that you can paddle beyond them with your own sense of tenacity and truth, holding your dream or aspiration to its high esteem and remaining connected to it in spite of the challenges or weight or burden that results from maybe other people's opinions or criticisms. Because again, they showed me with the owls, the two owls talking, which shows me the idea of interactions. And then they showed me in the child, the butterflies flying around. So it's the idea that people, critics, friends, family, partners, etc., are going to be adding weight. Yeah, because they made me feel the weight. Are going to be adding weight to you. And you need to stay connected to your vision and your dream and your hope in order to maintain balance between that dance of, okay, there's the critics, and then I'm going to stay true to my dream in spite of that. Okay. All right, next one is energy you're bringing, and now it comes full circle. Here you go, guys. It's the journal. And what does the journal represent? It represents being able to write your own story and write your own chapter. And I know, I always say about universal Trump, and there's a universal plan, plan of the universe, plan of God, but we do have the human element, and this month, it's a very big deal. Yeah, there we go. Because when it comes to this month for July for Virgos, the idea is you need to be using your own power to propel yourself forward. It's like that idea of paddling with the energy of the sword again. For those of you who aren't familiar with tarot, because that might be some people, the energy of the sword is the idea that, to me, it represents the energy of the human element, that you possess power yourself and that you can use it to make the right moves in the right timing. And in this case, towards your dream or aspiration, in spite of the burdens that you carry with it. Because again, this month, it is about reconciling those two forces between your dream and the burdens or heartaches or heaviness, weights, little slings of disapproval that might result. Because again, in the big scheme of things, it's making you stronger and it's making you better. And it's kind of, okay, now they're showing me the energy of the paddle, and it makes me almost feel like it's the idea of this month it might sometimes feel like paddling against the current, but you're still doing your work, okay? Because the dream is worth the effort, in spite of the challenges you're receiving. So stay connected to it, okay? And again, they want me to show you again the idea of the energy surrounding you is the mice this month. Again, those are little things, but there are a lot of them flying around, so it can pile up onto you. So remain vigilant, remain stoic, because you might feel weighed down by all those little things coming at you, but you have to be able to kind of dance around with them and kind of shake it off a little bit and find comfort and reconciliation. Reconciliation's the key word, really. To be able to reconcile those forces with what you know is true for you. All right? Okay. All right. Cross. Okay, they want me to close on saying that the cross is its own reward in a way because of the fact that it makes you stronger, okay? And that thing that's a weight is making you more endurant. It's kind of like the idea of going to the gym and lifting weights, really. It's making you stronger. Or like when you're a kid and you have a lot of books in your backpack and somehow it just gets to feel natural because you're used to carrying it, okay? Yeah. All right. So know that that is allowing you to become a stronger and more reliant person towards your dreams because you can bear it, okay? All right, that said, I do personal readings. If you want one, hit the link below. Hope you do, and I hope you have an awesome month, okay, guys? I'll see you later.